Wow.
Oh, you got the paper bag. I like that. Thank
That's
you.
all they had. You know what I
Thank you,
mean?
everyone.
Who am I to turn it down? Of course, the intro is not working again, but
At this
we're gonna
point,
persevere.
We're in here.
Technical difficulties. We'll try it again. Just press the button, see what happens. Just not going. That's okay.
No, that's all right. It's not about the intro. It's about us. It's about us.
That's
today.
exactly right, brother. My goodness. Give me a little. Hey, are we both?
A little bit of the bubbly. Oh yeah, I was mad.
Hey,
I'm with
that's
you.
that's the hallmark of a true professional. Somebody who knows what they're doing. You don't get champagne. You get prosecco because prosecco tastes good. Champagne is the name. Prosecco tastes good.
No, I just found out when I took off the top. I got a little bottle.
Yeah, I heard it.
Can't pop the. Yeah, so
I'll pop for the both of us.
I need to hear it.
Yeah, I'll pop for the both of us. Don't worry. Matt, while I'm doing this, how you feeling?
Oh man, I feel really great. I mean, we knew this was going to happen. Not just last week.
From the very beginning.
All season, we knew this. But here we are, clinched, both in the playoffs. Nothing else matters right now.
Hey, to that, here's what I say.
Oh, there it goes.
Was that a nice one?
That was so good. Just as good as our teams. Oh, straight from the bottle? I'm with you. I'll finish it.
Straight from the bottle. I'm going to pour myself a glass, of course, but...
Yeah. I feel good. I feel really good that we both clinched the same week. Oh, wow, that sound. Oh, that's great.
Oh, yeah. For the effect, of course.
A bit of the bubbly.
Clinching the same week. I mean, to be fair, I think this is as early as we could have clinched with the state of the league.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
It is worth noting we're not just drinking champagne here.
No.
What are stakes for, Matt? Who are they for?
Stakes are for winners. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's almost as good as being 9-2.
Not quite. That's pretty damn good, though. I'll tell you what. I'm going to go on a little monologue here.
Go for it.
I've experienced some pretty low lows in PML, and candidly, genuinely, multiple times thought about hanging it up. Genuinely, not like heat of the moment. Like we're talking off season thinking, am I going to re-up this year? Should we go get Jake?
Yeah.
Had some of the worst seasons in PML history and had them consecutively. And to be here, clinching at week 11, real shot at the bye, and knowing that my roster has the potential. I mean, any of the top four, right, have the potential, but has the potential to win a championship.
Yeah.
10 more years easily. I mean, just it's like what it does to the mental state is unbelievable. So to those guys out there who are having a bad year, genuinely, this is genuine.
Yeah.
It comes back around. It's one of those things where this steak wouldn't taste as good. The Prosecco would not be as sweet if I didn't sit in an IHOP in San Angelo, Texas for 8 hours eating 16 pancakes, going 2-11 the year after that, and just getting my teeth kicked in every year. This is why it tastes so good.
Oh, man. Well said. Well said. Enjoy that steak. I just finished mine off there. Man, I'm gonna talk now while you enjoy. I'll say people like a lot of people might be watching this and thinking like, look at these two. They think they already won. They're acting like they won, but we both have spent that time in the pits. You just alluded to it. I'm not going to try to compare trauma.
No. Don't, by all means. Tell your story.
Three ninth place finishes. Jeez. I think even the year Parker won, I got ninth as well when Ethan lost there. So I've been down there. Thankfully avoided punishment, but it's something that when you clinch and you're free from punishment. Anybody who's felt the fear of punishment knows that. I remember the first year Pat got in the pits 3 or 4 years ago. He was like, "Oh my God, this is terrifying." So clinching is just obviously escaping that is awesome. We got a lot of people that are 4 more people that are gonna join us over the next couple weeks, and it's gonna be a fun fight to the end, and I can't wait. This makes it. If I get the bye, I should save that until I for sure get the bye.
That's your call. I'd probably wait till you get the bye for that one.
Yeah, I'll save my little nugget of a stat nugget if I get the bye. We'll wait on it. But hey, cheers to
Yeah,
clinching,
hey,
to the
to
bye.
clinching,
Ugh,
to PML, to this podcast, to all the listeners, and especially to all the haters.
mm-hmm.
This one's for
Especially the
you.
haters. Yeah. Boop. Um, I want to add. You were talking during your monologue, and I wanted to say, not only did you think about hanging it up, but you still came on here every week and talked
Thanks,
about your team, the league. Anybody out there listening right now that you're like, I'm losing. Fantasy's just tough. I don't want to think about fantasy right now. This guy had to come on here every week and still do it. Like, it's you show the love of the league, and that's what matters. Is it's not just about your team. It's about the league. And so even when you're bad, you as in the listener, the people in PML, even when your team's bad, you still give back to the league, and that's how it goes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I'll say, I think what's awesome to see is you see Jake kind of exemplifying that right now. He is like very, very active in the chat. There's never a topic that he is not giving his thoughts on, which I love. Active on Sundays, cracks jokes at his own expense, which is what you have to do when you're that bad. Trust me, I've been there, Jake. I was 1 in 10 last year, so I get it. It's a great state of the league. It's a fantastic time to be in PML, and thanks for the kind words.
Yeah, that's great. I agree, Jake. You're killing it on that front, dude. I'm glad you're here. All right, let's take a look back at next week, huh?
Let's do it, man. Kind of a low-scoring week all around for the NFL. There were a couple booms, like a couple players, not like a couple teams. A couple players who boomed. Everything else was fairly low-scoring for current day standards, and this kind of exemplifies it. Matt, I mean, are we talking back-to-back plus 130 the last 2 weeks before this?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I've had back-to-back great weeks. No Jonathan Taylor this week, so I figured it wouldn't be like in the 140s again.
Sure,
but seeing Lamar put up only 4.7, kind of was. I thought I got rid of the idea of my quarterbacks only getting single points, like when I traded for Lamar. So that sucked. But a win's a win. We'll take it.
Yeah, and really most of your scoring coming from two guys. I mean, Travion on Thursday night puts up 30, which is like the best buffer you can ask for. To see Thursday night, your 7th round pick going out there and scoring 30 points, like that's got to feel really good.
Oh my God.
And then Kittle on the other side getting 21. 2 touchdowns or just the one?
Two touchdowns.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Brock loves him so much.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, between you and me, we account for 100% of last week's San Francisco touchdowns.
Yeah.
2 for you, 3 for me.
Yeah.
What do you think about the flip side? What do you think about Patrick's team?
84 is good. We'll later look at the standings because he's holding on. There's got to be a meme out there or a GIF of somebody holding on, and he's holding on tight to that 6th spot, I believe.
I don't want to, jump on you here, but I do believe you are incorrect in that.
I know Cody has more than him, but I think Cody's 5th spot on record. So I think he technically still 6th. Am I wrong on that?
Yeah, you are wrong on that.
Dang, who's got him? Who beat him?
So Ryan beats him, and so I mean,
Ryan,
not to jump on him. Ryan, I'm sorry, I have that backwards. Ryan does not have him.
I didn't think so.
Oh shoot, I clicked on the wrong thing. Yeah, it would be damn.
Okay.
You know what?
That's all right.
The victories are getting to my head. I think I could just say whatever I want. Patrick, please excuse me. I genuinely did not mean to take that from you. You are still in the playoffs, my friend.
Yeah.
It do not look good for you maybe in the future, but right now it looks great. Right now it looks like you're in the playoffs.
Well, and last week he only had like a 3-point lead, and I was like, that's not going to hold. And and that's what I mean. Putting up 84, although he got a loss, losses don't mean anything anymore. So I honestly, we got to talk about this at some point, but for as much fun as it is that anybody has a shot, it also is sad that nobody cares right now about wins and losses. For weeks.
I don't think nobody cares about it. I think that unfortunately, this is one of the very rare years in the league where there is, I think we talked about this off air a little bit. Generally, there's a top 1 or a top 2. that are clear cut, and then there's a bottom 1 or a bottom 2 that are clear cut.
Yeah.
And everything in the middle is still very much up for grabs. This year is particularly odd that there is a very clear-cut top 4 and a pretty clear-cut bottom 2. So the middle is kind of in a weird position. And because there's 4 of them fighting for 2 spots, record means so much less, especially with how similar all of their records are. Now, come week 13 and 14, I think it's going to change starkly. I think it's going to mean so much wins and losses for that last spot, especially when you look at Pat, or I'm sorry, like Ryan, for example, who does not have the PF to compete with Pat and a couple other guys.
Yeah.
He needs those wins.
Exactly. Because the only reason Pat is 6th right now, I shouldn't say only reason, but you know what I mean? Because Cody's in, because Cody has more PF, and Cody's currently 5th on record. Had Cody lost last week, he wouldn't be there, and he would be in on PF. So, yeah, Pat's going to have to play that rooting game. Like, I need Cody to keep winning because he's ahead of me. Ethan isn't – I want to jump in because you said bottom 2. I don't know if you count Ethan in that, which I don't think you do, because he's only 20 points behind Pat.
Well, I think, unfortunately,
given his injuries,
you have to take the totality of the circumstance.
Yeah.
And I've said, you can go back and listen to this Prosecco's got me burping. If you listen to the early weeks of this podcast, I was pretty high on Ethan's team. I think he got some bad breaks, but I think the worst break of all came this week, and we'll get into it later. But
man, I just looked at Pat's bench, and Kelsey went off, and Singletary, like, he could have gotten more points too.
He could have won.
Yeah, he could have won.
And I know you're never benching Travion here with your bench, right? But you might have been benching Travion if JT was playing. And I'm just saying there's a world where Pat wins this matchup, and it's
for sure.
Something to think about.
All right, next one. Parker 122, moving to 7 and 4, and Ryan similar. Ryan, like you said earlier, wins do matter for him, and it's going to matter. Like you said, week 13 and 14 is really going to come down to it. Oh man, it's tough.
Parker, high scorer on the week, I believe, with 122. No. Sorry, second highest scorer on the week. I forgot that Ben had 80 points between 2 guys. But how do you feel if you're Parker? Looking at these numbers and how everything shook out, how do you feel?
You feel fine. Yeah. It's going to be like, I'm scared to talk about playoffs because it's just going to be a dice roll. I got some things actually to say about your team in that regard.
I don't like that.
No, you will, actually. I don't like that. I don't like what I have to say. But, Parker's team is solid. Who's his RB2? Yeah, Javante's not been what he once was.
Yes.
RJ Harvey, though, with J.K. Dobbins out for the rest of the season. Harvey didn't do great either. But
correct.
You could do better. We'll see. I don't know. You feel good if you're Parker's team.
Yeah, I'll say I don't think you feel bad. I think your
definitely not.
Highs are as high as you can get. Bijan with no Penix and no
Drake
London, at least for the foreseeable future. You definitely ask the question, does it affect defenses keying up on him? But I think he has a talent, kind of like a Christian McCaffrey, where it doesn't matter if he's the only thing on the offense. He's going to dominate. George Pickens showing that he is second fiddle to nobody.
He's so good.
JSN, wide receiver, whatever on the year, clearly number 1 on that offense, like absolute dog. Mm-hmm. AJ Brown, click on his target numbers. I don't even want to verbalize it. Just look at how many targets he had this week.
Yeah.
8 of those were in the first half.
Yeah.
So it's a good sign for him.
No, I agree. And I do think Bijan's ceiling gets capped without Kirk Cousins. But like you mentioned with Christian McCaffrey, like he's still going to have 15 point, 16, like 18-point games just off usage alone. Yeah. And then he can break one for 80 yards at any point. So, yeah, it'll happen.
I don't want to spend too much time on Parker. I'd like to switch over to Ryan now. Yep. And I think this is a much more interesting how do you feel question. Because with Parker, he's not clinched yet, but he's in, right? Yeah. Ryan is not only not in, but as we've talked about, relying on wins to get in.
I would rather look at Ryan's schedule. if I really
Please,
wanted
yeah.
to feel.
To be honest with you, I think let's free flow it.
Yeah, let's just pop over there. I think that's going to be more the thing we want to see here. So he's got Ben this
my.
week. And
Oh
he's got
my.
Ethan and he's got Pat.
But Matt, he does not have Ben this week. He has the shell of Ben this week, and we'll look at that later.
Yeah.
But he has, wow, that is remarkably interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be. He could win. He could go 3-0.
That week 18 matchup between him and Pat may very well be for the playoff spot.
Yeah.
There's a very real world where that shakes out that way.
I mean, he could go 3-0, like we said, and that would put him at 8-6 if he goes 3-0.
8-6 has never been in the pits.
Yeah. Wow.
So
I even 2 wins could get him in, obviously. But.
Yeah, and wow, I love it.
Jackson Dart coming back hopefully next week, who's been balling. He's got Emmanuel Wilson, who should be Josh Jacobs' replacement. We'll dive into next week's matchup later.
Very savvy pickup.
Yeah.
No, obviously his studs are as studly as they could get. Right, James Cook, CeeDee Lamb, Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's a fantastic core to build around. When you have the opportunity to put in Mark Andrews over Dalton Schultz, who's looked great over the last couple of games, that spin move touchdown was unbelievable. That was like Saquon, whatever the reverse hurdle. Yeah. That was that level of amazing. Maybe Mike Evans comes back. Emmanuel Wilson coming back. Ricky Pearsall is kind of a non-factor. At least it looked like from the last game. But
yeah,
there's a lot of promise. There's a lot of promise with Ryan's team.
And given the schedule, too. Like, it lines up with, like, he's not going to have to be putting up 140 to beat Parker kind of thing. We'll see. All right. Cody, right around 100, where he loves to be. He loves to be. Yeah, he loves it. Mm-hmm. Gets the win.
Got to hand it to him. Wins also mean something for Cody. A little bit less, right? But he could really slam the door. I think that Cody has the opportunity to slam the door on either Ryan or Pat. Into points for a race. And Tripp's in that race as well, right? I don't want to discount him. But I think Cody has probably the best opportunity of any of those 4 to slam the door on the others for the 5th spot. What do you think?
I think either way, because he is the PF leader. So if he doesn't get in 5th spot, like, you got to be feeling good if you're Cody, because he has 2 ways. He has 2 ways, unlike Ryan, as we were just talking about. So you got to feel good if you're him. I got to do it. Let's look at his schedule. Who does he? Does it matter? Like, because again, wins and losses might not matter. He's got Patrick this week, which is an interesting one.
Yeah.
He's got me, and then he's got Tripp. I love that. I love that last week matchup against Tripp. So already looking week 14.
Wow. Week 14.
Cody versus Tripp. Pat versus Ryan. Yeah, that's great. My
gosh. That's going to be fun. I love it. This is great.
But again, you got to be feeling good. If Cody can put up 1 or 2 just high-scoring weeks despite wins, he'll just be safe. Yeah.
Yeah. So if he can touch 130,
Yeah.
That feels like it'll be enough to get him in. I mean, even just once, 130, and stay consistent.
For sure. And Ethan's only, like I said, 20 points behind Patrick. Woody Marks only putting up 5 points, but I thought I saw, let me check. Oh, I saw 44 yards, and I thought that was carries. And I said, no, 18 carries. Still a season high on the high on the season with 7 yards, not targets. Okay, that's different.
Yeah.
But Woody Marks, he's got some good matchups going forward where he could do something.
You sure about that? Woody Marks or Ethan?
Oh, I meant Woody Marks, but I forgot about Drake.
Yeah, man.
Drake London. No,
Jamar Chase done. Calvin Ridley done.
Yeah. He's got Sean Tucker on his bench. There you go. If Bucky doesn't play this week.
Bucky probably comes back next week. He might not. We'll see.
At least he's got Olave coming back from a bye. We'll look at his matchup later, but it's not good for Ethan.
It's tough. Yeah, we really feel for him.
This
one, do we need to talk about it? An 80-point win? I mean, come on.
Dude, no. 53. That was close. I thought he had a chance, but Kenneth Walker and Bam Knight both scored a touchdown in that 4 o'clock game.
I know.
If they don't get their touchdowns.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's 12 points right there.
New record.
41.
New record. Yeah, it would have been Every week you could break it.
Dude, Josh Allen would have outscored Jake.
He almost did.
Gosh. Josh Allen. I made a joke in another group, in another fantasy league that I'm in, that I have Josh Allen in the 16-person league you're familiar with. And I made a joke that he might outscore Maskell, who I was playing. He almost did outscore Jake in this league, which has more. I mean, this is insane. Yeah. I did not realize this.
6 total touchdowns, threw 3 and ran 3. For anybody out there that's like, this is why we shouldn't have 6-point passing touchdowns, let me remind you, he put up 51 last year with 4-point passing touchdowns. Yeah. So he actually scored more with last year.
I think one of the takeaways from 4 to 6 point passing touchdowns is everyone really had a big shift to, the running quarterbacks don't matter. They still matter just as much, because a passing yard and a rushing yard are not the same amount of points.
Yes.
And if you can get a lot of rushing yards, that is an absolute game breaker, which Josh Allen does.
It's a floor. Look at Jackson Dart. Like he puts up his points because he's been balling, but he also puts up 50 rushing yards.
Yeah, I was going to say 20, 30, 40 rushing yards.
Which is 5 extra points just right there. Yeah. No, that's an off-season thing we needed to get into, but I just wanted to throw that out there before of don't blame this on the 6-point passing touchdown. Josh Allen's done this before. Yeah. It's Josh Allen,
Dude, how about that core 4? Allen, Gibbs, Achane, McBride.
Oh yeah.
Is that the best 4 in the league? The best top 4?
Off my head, no. But
I like that. Possibly. To the listeners out there, that's what you call in journalism a leading question. And that led me right where I wanted to go.
What if I was talking about my team?
I know your top 4.
Lamar Jackson, Jonathan Taylor, Puka Nacua, and George Kittle.
Nah.
I'm saying all 4 can be number 1 at the position, so could do it. Nah. No, we got a lot of hitters out here. It's pretty great. Devontae Adams, I know I sent the stat, 1 reception, 1 yard, 1 touchdown. But I will say he had 8 targets, which was kind of crazy. So only 1 reception.
Seriously?
Yeah. So
people are saying he might be the biggest bust of the year. I mean, 7 targets, 1 reception. You might have to drop him. if nothing else, Ben, trade him to me. I mean, that's horrible. Now,
you mentioned earlier Ben has a shell of himself this upcoming week. Dolphins are on bye. Troy, somebody else is out. It's going to be.
I believe it's Troy Franklin.
Yeah, and so it's going to be
one other person.
Yeah, it's going to be bad. But we don't need to talk about Jake's team. We're good. Moving on. This one.
By the way, that's out of respect for Jake. I want the league to know that's not because we're discounting him. It's out of respect for him that we just move on and say what happened in the next matchup.
Yeah, for sure. Tripp putting up 88. Again, I want to point out Tripp putting up 88. Pat putting up 84, Ryan put up 87, and Ethan putting up 80. It's all these guys are battling for that spot all in the 80s. It's just if somebody can have a week, which is a lot, asking for a lot, I know. Somebody can have a week, it's going to separate themselves, Well,
look at week 9, I think it was, for the top 4. I mean, we were neck and neck within 2 points, 5 points, 10 points for 6 weeks. Yeah. And then I think 2 of the guys, are 170, 160. Mm-hmm. So it's just took a massive jump.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. But I did my best Jerry impression this week, where I just kept crawling.
Yeah. Oh, crawling to that 4:00 game when Christian McCaffrey was running.
Dude, my goodness.
You did your best me impression, as in just have 2 guys go off and that's all you need. Yeah. And it's worked out. It works out. But yeah, this was a rough one. Justin Jefferson, another kind of dud.
Dude.
Ibuka. I mean, what's crazy about that Buffalo? Listen to this. The Buffalo-Tampa Bay game, 32-44. You tell me it's 32-44. I think Ibuka probably went off.
Yep.
Cade Otton probably went off. On the Bills side, we probably had Dalton Kincaid, Keon Coleman, Khalil Shakir, who got 0. Yeah. Khalil Shakir zeroed. None of the guys scored. It was Sean Tucker, some guy on the Bills I've never heard of. Crazy. On the flip side.
Some guy on the Bills you've never heard of?
Oh, no.
Josh Allen.
No, I'm talking about
6 touchdowns.
No, some wide receiver like Travion.
Okay, I thought you were making a joke. I was like, wait, am I missing something?
No, my bad. Literally a name I've never read before. I think they called him up from the practice squad. I don't know. He scored a 80-yard touchdown or something. But yeah, well done getting your W.
I
Clinching.
wouldn't call it well done. I would say you pat yourself on the back and move on. You don't. I'm not basking in this. I know that I got away with one here.
Yeah, it's true.
Man,
Josh Jacobs doesn't get injured. Maybe.
I know. And seeing these names, man. Saquon 9, Egbuka 6, Justin Jefferson 8, Dallas Goedert 3. Now I throw Dallas Goedert in there because he's a top 5 tight end on the season. Rome Odunze has had 2 types of games. He's had 20 plus and he's had 5 or less.
Yeah,
and he's only had I think 2, maybe 3 5 or less games. Feel free to check me on that.
Sure.
So I felt pretty confident in starting him. And man. I just got this is his 3rd 5 or less game, and so it's like, dude, the 0. Sorry, 4th. I forgot about the 0. I thought that was a bye.
It looks like it. Jeez.
Functionally, it was. But against Minnesota too, man. I mean, there was part of me who considered starting Wan'Dale Robinson because Brian Flores' defense, like they're going to be keying up on the big guys. But 5 points, man. Come on, 6 targets, 2 receptions. Horrible.
That is horrible. You got a little red light, green light thing going on here. So we should do fine next week against Pittsburgh.
But Pittsburgh defense, not.
Their secondary is terrible, though. Well, that's not true. Yeah. Jalen Ramsey locked up Jamar Chase, but
that's why I spit on him.
Yep. Chase was, he was locked up, and then he had to retaliate somehow. But on Tripp's side, first when you started that statement, you said, look at some of these names. I was looking at Tripp's team because similar can kind of be said over here. I mean, Ladd McConkey is supposed to be that guy, and he's had some big games recently. But
the Chargers,
the Chargers just got absolutely. He's wide receiver 15 on the season after missing.
And I'll be the first one to say I wouldn't have guessed wide receiver 15. I was kind of a Ladd hater coming into the year, and I know he's had some down weeks. I didn't realize he was top 15.
Well, and that
justified the draft pick, right?
Third round
pick.
Hasn't gotten injured. Other people have. You can play some of that, but. I mean, 15 targets, 10 targets, and then kind of dwindled. But, I mean, look at these double digits over here. Yeah. Nothing crazy, but...
Only 4 touchdowns, too. Like, this is not inflated numbers.
Yeah, exactly. So, I just was shocked to see. But, I mean, the whole Chargers team took a big poop on the field. It was 6-35 against Jacksonville.
I know. That was nuts.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Then Josh Jacobs got injured. Cade Otton. Cade Otton's surprising, honestly. Just with
I think Cade Otton is as surprising as Emeka Egbuka.
Yes,
because they are like the mainstay of their team. Now you might say to yourself, Buffalo's a great team. Of course, they're going to key on the top 2 guys, but it'll be interesting to see how it goes forward. Because, I mean, that's a low score for both of them.
Not even Tez Johnson scored either. Like, it wasn't like it was just Sean Tucker.
Literally all Sean Tucker. I think he had 2 50-yard runs for touchdowns.
Yeah.
Crazy.
All right. Let's just dive over here to the standings and take a peek before we, get into anything else here. So record-wise, I'll stay down on this screen. Record-wise, like you said, Ben and Parker haven't clinched. However,
they've clinched.
They would have to go 0-3 each to get out somehow.
I think, and other things would have to happen. And specific teams would have to go 3-0.
Yeah.
Can you scroll to the top? What are their playoff? Can you just show playoff percentages real quick?
99.
99. Yeah. I think that. Yeah.
It's saying clinch without, obviously mathematically things could happen, but 1% chance of those things happening.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Then it has Tripp at 38, which is pretty
it doesn't
crazy.
Factor in the way we do the last spot, which
no,
is
I know,
really important.
I'm just shocked that Ryan's at 70 below him.
Well, let's take a look at the points for because I think that's going to tell a story.
Should I filter by that, or do you want to keep it with record?
You can filter it by points for. Obviously, the top 4 up there. So then you have
Cody's in by record too, so he's already in. So it's literally
in by
8
record,
down.
And then Pat gets it. And Tripp is down 5 points?
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit over 5 points, and then Ethan only 17 behind him. I mean, 17. You hear 17, you might think that's a lot of points. I mean, that's 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns, right?
Now, that's nothing. And I'll say this: like Pat sent a message earlier today, which I laughed, I enjoyed. Was, hey Cody, I'm going to drag you down to the pits with me. Pat and Cody, neither of which are in the pits, but I get the sentiment. Just might have been early. And here's the other thing that's kind of funny about that is if Pat beats Cody this week,
I know.
Pat actually is out of the playoffs now, and Cody's still in on PF. Like, well,
No
based on how the points go.
way.
I'm saying it depends on how that shakes out. But, like, if he beats Cody, Cody then drops down, is not an in by record, and then Cody has more points than him currently. But it depends on how bad he beats him. If he only,
So you're telling me
possible.
No,
It's possible.
no. Because someone would have to outscore Tripp would have to outscore Pat by 5 points for that to be true.
No, not if Pat wins and Tripp wins. Tripp would have the 5th spot on record. He'd be ahead of Pat on record.
And
then Cody would be in a 6th, depending on if Pat catches him. So much can happen.
That's
It's a 12-point, 16-point swing. Anything can happen in a week.
That's crazy.
Somebody can put up 110, and everybody puts up 80, and that's such a huge gap right there that just separates them. So it's going to be fun. I want to take a peek. Can we just do a little check-in?
We can do a check-in.
What's the lowest or what's a low PF that we've seen on the season? Let's just do a little. Is Jake the worst check-in here?
All right. So what? I mean, I can just tell you right now.
Yeah. Go look at your teams. Sorry, that was good.
This has to be entered incorrectly.
Why? What did you have?
It is entered correctly. Okay. I was like, there's physically no way. It said that I had 518 points.
Wait,
that's all jacked up. So unfortunately, those 2 years are jacked up. So lowest points for here, 1367 in 2022 by me, 1396 in 2021 by me. Here we go, 1229 in 2020. Any guesses as to who done it?
Me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I will have to go through. Let me just fix this real quick. So this is actually going to be this range. Enter. Very sorry. Give me 1 second here.
Based on Jake's past couple weeks, where he scores about 50 to 70, and we extrapolate that 3 weeks, that'd be about 150 to 210. So he's only got at most maybe about 200 more points to score, which is going to put him around 1,100. Anybody?
Yes. You have the lowest of all time.
Dang, what do I got?
Yeah. It was the 2020 number, the 1229. So feeling good about that.
Well, I'm glad I only hold that record for 3 more weeks.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Like I said, my little, based on his past couple weeks, Jake will finish around 1,100. So
that's crazy.
That's 100 less.
So few points.
That's 1 whole week less points than. And back then in 2020, we did play 9 players back then. We played
9 players. Yeah.
A defense and a kicker. Yeah. All right. Just move ahead to next week because we got no callers or nothing.
Yeah, and it brings pain to my heart that we have to beg. And we brought it up every week that we have to beg. And that's what hurts.
Yeah. Let's try this. Let me say this, guys. 1, Ben and Parker, I invite you, once you clinch next week, or if you clinch next week.
Yes.
To please, victory lap, say what you got to say. Talk about the playoffs. Talk about what you think.
Grill steak.
Yeah. Oh, please. Pop a bottle on the call-in. I'd love that.
Do a video call-in. We'll find a way to make it work.
Wow, that'd be awesome.
Please don't do that. I don't know how to do that.
No. Do it. We'll
No.
call. I know a guy.
Oh, okay.
And he's shaking his head right now because he's like, "Damn it, I got to do that." Sorry, bud. But also, if you are Cody, Tripp, Ryan, Pat, like as these weeks crumble, feed the fire, people. Come on, like give us something. We're loving it over here. Talk some trash. Even after next week, talk some trash about the following week. Who's getting in? Who's getting out?
Can I say if you're Ethan or Jake, and you bring someone down into the pits with you,
bring them with you.
Throw down, dude. Let them know that they are no better than you. That they are just as scum as you are, which is as low as it gets. But just let them know that they are right there with you.
Like, I was like, first like, yeah, hell yeah. Then I was like, oh wait, you're also calling them scum. I love that. That was good. That
man,
well
the best
done.
part of a joke, Matt, is when you explain it.
Oh, I try to just beef it up for you. That's good, man.
Oh, that's great.
I missed this view a little bit when you saw the top 3 projected guys. You don't need to see the rest of the score. No, we will. We'll do that in a second. But let's just do a quick little scroll.
Yeah.
What are you excited about with these matchups you're seeing here? You got me versus Tripp, you versus Parker, Ryan and Ben.
I mean, what am I excited about?
Yeah.
What am I excited about?
Mm-hmm.
Having 2 of the top 10 scorers, 2 of the top 5 scorers, some would say, on my team.
Yeah,
that's what I'm excited about personally.
Yeah, that's a good point. But what matchups?
What lights my fire as far as the matchups go? I think there's something to be said about the ass off that we have going between Ethan and Jake.
Oh my God.
that's. I mean, we are talking about. I mean, almost a third of Ethan's points are coming from one player. One player's projection.
Yeah,
that is horrifying.
What about this,
Jake? He must not have a quarterback.
Yeah,
he must not have a quarterback yet.
He doesn't. Okay, that makes me feel so much better. I was about to say 72 is already his ceiling, and if that's
really
the projection,
I was really concerned. I think that Pat versus Cody is for everything we've already outlined it a little bit. Phenomenal matchup. I think that is going to be probably gets the nod for matchup of the week.
Yeah. Because why?
Of the implication.
You got it.
Because of the implication.
Yes.
Now, there's a little bit of implication to be had somewhere else in the league if you scroll to the second of the top. Now, I know that some of you bottom feeders aren't going to like to hear this. And yes, I have done a 180, by the way. We started this podcast being very supportive and wholesome. But all of you guys can now officially get bent. A 4-point projection. Now, Matt, I don't know if there's a way to pull it up on the computer. So I'm just going to do this from my phone. I'm going to read this off to you because it is out of this world.
Ooh, interesting.
The projections as a percentage. Dang it. It changed. Patrick definitely put people in. Anyway, between you and Tripp, 72-28. Between Ryan and Ben, 72-28. Between Ethan and Jake, 63-37. Now, when I looked at this earlier and when I had it queued up to talk about on the pod, Cody was like 65 and Pat 35. And this is a percentage to win, right?
Yeah.
Parker and I, 52-48.
Nice.
So, obviously, I got a little excited. I didn't look too much into the numbers, being a little bit sensationalist, but that's fine. But you look at this and you think, 2 of the top 3 scoring projections on the week playing against each other with a bye more or less on the line. I mean, 10 wins if Ryan wins. If Ryan wins and I win, it's locked up.
Yes. Yeah.
Obviously, you have to beat Tripp as well, but it would be locked up for me if I beat Parker and Ben lost.
Yeah.
But I think the implication on that, I mean, this is pretty cool. Parker's top 3 projections are all quarterbacks. Now, 2 of mine are, but all 3 of his are. And
let's start here. Let's dive in.
Man, I got to stop talking about it because people are going to turn. I mean, they've turned off hours ago, right?
This is what I wanted to know. And I knew it'd show us here. What do you think I'm going to bring up?
I know what you're going to bring up.
What is it?
It's the previous matchup.
You beat him. This is more of the implication in my eyes. You beat. I'm happy I don't have to play Parker, Ben. One, for many reasons. Just like because I want to keep winning. I want to have that number 1 seed or number 2 seed. I want to have the bye. But the hardest thing in football, Chip,
is to beat a team 3 times
in the same season. And so you beat them once. If you beat them this week.
Now, let me ask you a question.
Oh, boy.
Am I benching starters today? This week, do I bench starters?
You can't. You can't.
Thinking about the future, though, for the benefit of my own team. I can do whatever I want as long as it benefits my own team.
The fantasy gods will smite you. They will come for you. Like fate is written. Either I don't believe in that in a lot of ways, but I believe in it right here. Fate is written that if you were to bench your players and do that, they try to get out of the 3-win thing, they would come for you hard, dude. No, you got to try your best to win this, and if you win it, then you can still beat a team 3 times. It's just one of the hardest things.
It's one of the hardest things.
So
what stands out to me? This is separate from yours. I brought this up with Tripp and I. Look at my average versus Parker's average. 1, that hurts. 2, look at Parker's player ranks. I mean, he has wide receiver 1 and wide receiver 2 and running back 4 and quarterback 4 and tight end 4 and running back 9.
Yeah, he's got a really good team.
Unbelievable. I mean, to have really wide receiver 1 and 2 on your team, that is absolute crazy.
That's badass. That is badass. That's Parker to a T because he loves his wide receivers.
And both, I mean, what were they both? 5th round or more?
Oh yeah, way more. Yeah, I can check real quick. Pickens, because I wanted Pickens bad, man. He was like
he was highlighted 4 times on my draft.
7th round.
7th round.
JSN. Any guesses on JSN?
5th.
4th. Wow.
Jeez, man. I mean, that is nuts.
He's also got QB 9 on his roster. QB 11. He's got 3 top 12 guys.
Wow.
Oh man, yeah, it's a fun one. I like how you point out the averages. I forget about that every time till we look at it from this view, and that's pretty crazy. Parker has been playing. Some could say he's playing above his average, above his mean.
I think that well, this is kind of actually what I was about to say. Plays a little bit into what you just said. I think that Parker has had some real boom weeks, and that has led to the average being that high. Now, it's probably still very similar to mine, right? Like we're not talking. He's not. What am I trying to say here?
I don't know.
This is why you shouldn't drink Prosecco and do a podcast. But, that average doesn't come down a ton, right? We're still very much in the same realm. Like he's got,
whatever you got to tell yourself.
6 points on me right now. So,
I'll say this matchup, one of the best games of the week is going to be Dallas versus Philly. That's what this matchup is.
Oh my
Dallas
God, they play
Philly.
each other.
Yeah. Oh,
Can I tell you how blessed I feel to be playing
the Dallas
defense with the entire? Oh my gosh, the Eagles offense has been hurting me physically the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I pray to the Lord above that they could just get it done.
Yeah, this is a fun matchup with literally with Dallas, aka Parker, playing against in real life the Eagles, aka you.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Tell me when that game is.
Yeah, I'm guessing 4:25. I want to say, why did I click here? Okay, it'll show up here. 4:25. Yeah.
Dang, I was praying for Monday night.
Yeah.
Monday night would be electric. Anyway, I'm sorry. Continue.
I noticed you're still in. Okay, I forgot it doesn't follow with me to the screens. Let me get back to it. There we go. I will even say Matthew Stafford for the Rams versus your Emeka Buka for Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay versus the Rams is another fun one.
No, yeah, you guys obviously not the same, right? But a little, very cool.
You guys got some fun real life matchups as well as that. Oh wow, revenge game. Christian McCaffrey versus Carolina.
I wouldn't exactly call it revenge.
Sure.
More of a thank you game is what I would say.
There you go. Like not revenge tour, but the tour where they go like when a guy's about to retire and they go around.
They call it a retirement tour. Actually, is what they call that.
Yeah, I thought there was another name. Okay, all right, never mind. It's not even in Carolina either, so I'm gonna stop. Bijan at New Orleans is scary. We'll see about that. But all right, let's move on. Let's jump over to my matchup so we can get us out of the way and talk about other people.
Congratulations on your win. Let's move on.
He doesn't have a quarterback in. It's not fair. He doesn't have a quarterback in.
Okay, so he'll get 15 more points, and then you'll still be winning by 25?
Yeah, we'll see. Jonathan Taylor against Kansas City is awesome. That should be a fun one. That's a fun one in real life, too. Indiana versus Kansas. Wow. Indianapolis, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's a big-time game with Kansas City's loss last week.
Yeah, because they're 5-5. They could go sub-500.
Season-defining, truly. Because it's actually season-defining for both. Because if Indy wins, that is a kick open the door, I'm here. And if Kansas City loses, that is a complete indictment of their season.
Especially because with that loss last week, not only are they 500, they're out from winning the division. Yes,
they're out of the playoff picture too.
Like you don't think they can still get wild card?
That when they put up a graphic, they were not in
the
wild,
hunt.
yes, they were not in the hunt.
What? There's 6 games left. They could still get to 10 wins. 10 wins
Now,
usually gets you in.
Hold on. Are they in the hunt realistically? Yes, but are they at the top of the graphic? No, and that's what I mean. So that's what I mean. This game, I mean, there's, what did you say there? How many games left? 8 games left? Or
6.
7 games left?
6.
You're right.
Yeah.
18 weeks, 17 games.
Yeah.
6 games left. I mean, this game really means a lot because to lose another one.
7 games. Sorry, they're 5-5, which is 10. They have 17. So hey, you didn't. We both have messed up a lot here. All right, don't pin this on me. 7 games, but still, they only got to get to 10 wins. They got to win 5 of the 7. 10 wins usually gets you in the wild card. So, but yeah, this one just.
I forgot how much Prosecco expands in your mouth.
Oh shit!
I feel like Donnie.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This is gonna be a fun one. I'm happy that Lamar Jackson's playing against the Jets. See what happens.
Are you worried about that? Are you worried about that?
About Lamar?
Yeah.
No, I really like his schedule going forward. Cleveland's defense is insane. Myles Garrett is he's one of the greatest players in the NFL. Really. Yeah. I'm trying to chalk it up to that, but I hate to say this.
Sleep at night, brother.
I hate to say this. I'm gonna whisper it into the mic.
Say it quietly. Say it like Jake would.
I don't know if you guys saw, but Travion plays against the Bengals this week. So there's that. Yeah, it's tough.
Hey, you know what though? Mike Vrabel was talking about how he really hopes he's excited to have Ramondre Stevenson back so that he can incorporate. I swear to God. I swear to God he said that.
That guy loves him. It's insane.
It doesn't make any sense at all, but he loves him.
Let Ramondre do the little runs like right between the guard and center, like the little dives right up the middle. Yep. And then let Travion get on the outside, catch the passes, and he'll break one. But come on.
All right, we got to move on or people are actually going to turn this off.
Here we go. This is woo boy.
Yeah. This is a crazy one. So before we take a look at the matchup, I think it's important that we look at who's on Ben's bench. And then there might even be a point where we say we need to look at the waivers because I've looked at Ben's bench.
No, we can't look at the waivers. That's too. Can't give.
You're right. Hey, hand up. That's on me.
Yeah.
Let's look at Ben's bench.
So he needs a running back. He's got to put another running back in there because neither of his flexes are running backs. So let's start there. The only options are Tony Pollard or Tyler Algier or Blake Corum.
Yes.
All 3 RB2s on their team? Question mark. Pollard might be.
Yeah. Obviously didn't start that way, but RB1B at best.
Which is
at
awful.
Best. It's generous. Generous.
On a Tennessee team,
is horrible. That got a win, by the way. They beat someone, right, last week?
Did they?
I wish I didn't say that, but I'm pretty sure it was at least close. I know that for sure.
Well, they won't beat Seattle. They won't beat Seattle this week. No. So he's got one of those running backs he's got to put in, and then he's got to put another wide receiver in. Let's move Shakir up to that spot. So basically, he's got 2 flexes. He can just put
flexes.
Anybody in for the 2. He has 2 open flexes is what he needs. So highest projection wise, you could put Jerry Jeudy and Kayshon Boutte.
Yeah.
That's if Boutte plays.
Big if.
Yeah, because he's been out past couple weeks.
If not, then we're looking at Blake Corum, which you can't feel good about starting him. You'd probably rather start Jacoby Myers, right?
For sure. Yeah, against Arizona, yeah. So we're looking at about 26 more points.
Okay.
Let's scroll back up and see where that puts us.
So 10, 20, that's 98.
Yeah.
6,
104. And I love on the other side how Ryan's got 113 up there. That's pretty good.
Are we missing anything from Ryan? Could he make any switches? No, he put Emmanuel Wilson in. He's got to have the max points.
Yeah, and he's got Jackson Dart back, I hope, for just the fun of the NFL.
If not, it's only Jordan a 1 point difference. Only a 1 point difference.
And even Flacco. Flacco's at 20. Jordan Love's
at
20.
He's not starting Flacco. As a fan of the Bengals, I know Ryan will not be starting Joseph Flacco this week.
New England, obviously, super good. Brian Flores in the Minnesota defense is pretty good. And Detroit, Yeah, you rather go Jackson Dart against Detroit. Yeah,
Of course.
For sure.
Of course.
But no, that's it for there. Yeah, this is a huge opportunity for Ryan to
I'll tell you,
get a win.
for more than one reason. And Ben, you've said this. There have been times, okay, where Ben has gone against his word. The beginning of the season, before a snap in the NFL had been played, Ben was talking to me about how he wants me and him to be in the championship. And I'm not going to say that I don't feel that way, right? I would love, obviously, the PML connection, me and Ben with the Pitts connection from last year. I would love that in the championship. But there have been times where Ben has strayed from that and said, I hope Chip gets a loss. And I have to say, selfishly, for more reasons than one, I would like Ryan to win this week. We have to actually go back and put our wins and losses in. I'm thinking about this right now.
Shnikes. We can do that pretty quick.
Yeah, which is fine. We don't do it right now. That was a mid-sentence thought. For reason number one, I would, thank you, love Ryan to get the win because of
the implication.
Mm-hmm. And I would love Ben to get the loss because it helps me and potentially somebody else, get one step closer to the bye.
Yep.
So this is nothing against my good friend Ben. I got nothing but love in the world for him. He and I have one of the great Instagram DM chains of all time. The videos in there we'd be in jail, right? But they're fantastic. It's nothing against him. It's everything to do with it's selfish, right? It is. But I'm full bore on Ryan here, and I got to take him for our back and forth. Which, by the way, I'm absolutely kicking your ass in.
Yeah. I'll take Ryan too, which doesn't help me.
Is this our second or third matchup we've gone over?
Third, and I can tell you my picks for the other two.
I need to look at them myself personally, but
it's your matchup and my matchup.
Oh well, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm taking myself and I'm taking Parker.
Now, this is the first time I've considered not taking myself, right?
Yeah.
How
noble.
And it's not, well, come I was going to do a whole thing, but you've clearly moved on. I'm going to take myself. Anyway, let's continue. I had a whole thing planned out. This is what you call stepping on the bit, by the way.
We weren't even on
at home.
It didn't matter which screen I had showing. But you could have picked it. I was letting you go. I wasn't going to say anything.
Well, you said something without your words.
Yeah,
Your actions have meaning, Matthew. And I'm not particularly happy.
Oh, what did you pull out there?
What are you talking about? I got a cork. Oh,
shnikes.
Oh, man.
All right.
Shnikes indeed.
What about an ass off right here? Look at this. Jeez. What the? Oh, my God. That did not come out the way you wanted it to come out in the mic.
It was bad?
Yeah. That scared the crap out of me.
Don't care.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man. Who's old boy going to put in? God. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, I didn't know he had. I forgot about that. Jake. I thought this was just the matchup of these two. I forgot. Okay, it doesn't matter.
They both have a player to put in.
Oh, I see. I really hope Ramondre doesn't play again, but we'll find out.
Can you click on the bench?
Yeah, it's down here.
Thank you very much.
Oh, Rodgers' projection went down to 0.
God. Well, he broke his wrist, Matt. He broke his wrist.
I didn't know that got finalized. I didn't see that news.
Yeah, he broke his wrist. He's not going to play for a while.
God, I hope Mason Rudolph can throw the ball to DK Metcalf. Anyways, this is crazy. He
so
can
Jordan Mason probably, or I don't
4.5. He's projected 4.5 now.
By the way, Jordan Mason can absolutely go to hell. I don't know. For those who know,
yeah.
You know. I mean, I sat there and I deliberated over which of the running backs to put in for hours and hours at a time. And then I land on Aaron Jones, and Jordan Mason is the one to punch it. It drives me nuts.
Crazy, because he's barely getting any work, too. Hold on, I gotta show this.
It just makes me so mad.
I gotta show this real quick. Let's scroll all the way back here. Yep. Nope. We're gonna go week 3. There it is. Look at week 3. He's got Chuba Hubbard putting up 8.6 points. Jordan Mason putting up 23.6. That was his RB1 and 2, right?
Uh-huh.
Like that was his whole setup. And do I have to? Let me go all the way back. And now, one more time. Yep, there we go. Sorry, it didn't work out great. And now, Jordan Mason and Chuba Hubbard, 4.2 and 4.5. Like that's what they've just have both been overtaken. Like it's crazy. Yeah, that was his RB1 and 2.
That's crazy.
Gone, done.
Oh my gosh. Jeez, man.
Sean Tucker, 3.1. That's if. Put the knife away, dude.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Yeah, my bad. But that you gotta hope Bucky doesn't play, and if he doesn't play, then you can throw Sean Tucker in. But otherwise, you got no other.
Oh my gosh, he still has Drake London in too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He has 2 spots to fill. 2 spots.
Oh my gosh.
So Kyle Pitts, maybe
he's hitting the waivers.
Yeah, he's got to. I mean, you can drop Kevin Ridley. He's done for the season. You know.
Is there a chance? I mean, when's our trade deadline, right?
This week, I believe. So, yeah.
Are you looking, if you're him, to say,
yeah, for sure.
Drake May, Brock Bowers, Drake London, thank you for your service? I mean, this is crazy to say. Do you say Jamar Chase, thank you for your service? And you move on?
Actually, at first I was going to say, yes, you got to do what you can to win in the pits. However, look on the other side of the field right now.
You can do whatever you want to win in the pits.
Yeah, this is what you're looking at. So
you can have legitimately nobody in your flex and be projected to win by 16 points.
Which is
legitimately nobody in your flex.
Well, he doesn't have a quarterback either. But yes,
it doesn't fit my narrative when you say that, Matt.
I know, but yeah. No, you're right. Because then I should let the guys comment on that. Because then I know they're watching. You got to let the viewers say something.
You're understanding.
I can't call everything out. That's true. I'm with it. I'm learning. I'm taking Jake.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
You're allowed to pick whoever you want, Matt. You don't have to do this.
Take a Jake.
All right. Hey, you know what? As they say, it's your funeral.
Let me double down on my projection.
By all means.
Hey, Jake, go place a bet on this in real NFL for a second.
Oh, I thought you were going to say place a bid on someone on the waivers. And
No. But whoever Jake picks up to play at quarterback will go off. I'll just say that. I'm not going to add some point values.
Okay. To go off. Go off means
20 plus for sure.
20 is not going off.
25 plus.
We'll say 25 plus.
Whoever he picks up from waivers is getting 25 plus. Kamara and Devontae Smith also going 17 plus.
Each. Kamara.
Okay, I take that back.
Alvin.
We'll give Alvin 15.
In the 2025th year of our Lord, Alvin Kamara.
15 points. And Devontae Smith, 17 or more. Okay. So you go place whatever bet you have to place on your quarterback that you're picking up. Kamara and Smith, put them in a parlay. It's happening. Jake wins.
Sure.
I'm guessing
I'm taking Ethan. Yeah. Pretty cool. Now this, to
matchup
me,
of the week.
Because of
the implication.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
I love it. I look at it and I love it.
There's a real chance, let's say Pat wins this week, that we look back on this in week 14 and we say, Pat, if you wouldn't have won, you actually would have gotten in on PF and Cody would have gotten in on record.
You can't even say that out loud.
It's crazy.
I mean, wish that upon, to even
I'm not
speak
wishing.
that,
I'm not wishing.
to even speak it.
Sure.
I mean, incomprehensible levels of messing with Patrick's head. Yeah. Because you know what you're telling him right now? Patrick's listening to this. And Patrick, our commissioner, one of the greats in the league as far as content, as far as, he's got 2 championships, right? Nothing against the guy. He's got as many pits, appearances as I do, but he's still got 2 championships. You know what you're telling him right now? At 3-8, you're telling him, no matter what you do, you're screwed. You can't win this week. And I mean that literally, and I mean that figuratively. I mean that literally as in, if you win this week, you're taking yourself out of the playoffs. And I mean it figuratively, as in whatever you do, you are toast. Explain. I want you to look the camera in the eyes, Matt. Look the camera in the eyes and tell, a groomsman in my wedding, one of my closest friends, one of my longest held friends, I want you to tell him there's nothing he can do this week that'll be enough for you.
There might not be anything you can do this week. Not going to lie. It does not look good for you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
nice tie-in. Hey,
Thank you.
for those listening at home, that's called a tie-in, right? So he's taking Patrick's name and incorporating it in what he's saying. Anyway, Matt, continue.
Yeah, I'm taking the pressure off me because I mean he named his own team that, so I'm just reading it. But on the flip side, Cody everybody's projected double digits. We're looking at a 113. Like Cody's in the flip spot where like he's currently the highest PF of the bottom 6. And if he does put up 113 and he wins, he stays in on record. If he doesn't and he loses, as long as he doesn't put up a dud of like 70 or 80, he could still be in on PF. So Cody's sitting in a good spot. Now,
what you're telling my arch nemesis, one of the worst people I've ever met in my entire life, truly, genuinely. I mean, this guy, his name to start the year was Genty Me That. Okay? And then his substitute became The Groomer, where he had a picture of his long-term girlfriend and his fantasy football players saying, "Groom me." I just want to make sure I'm understanding correctly. You're saying this guy he can do no wrong this week.
No, but I will just add to what you're saying in the fact that there's not somebody I hate more in this league than Cody.
Please continue this for as long as you'd like, by the way.
I'm looking at the chance of getting my 3rd straight number 1 seed bye. But what has that gotten me? It's gotten the league, Cody, back-to-back championships. So I would love nothing more to see this guy in the pits and do the punishment. Don't get me wrong. This guy, oh my God. But on the other side of this, Patrick, what I want to happen, I want Patrick to score 130.
Mm-hmm.
I want Cody to put up 62.
Okay.
That's what I want. I want to see that. I want to see Pat, because Pat's only, not even 16 points behind Cody. So I want to see him just like absolutely demolish Cody, because that also makes it so interesting record-wise for everybody else. All these things. I want to see it. I just can't wait to see what happens.
So excited. You're taking Cody here?
No, I'm taking Patrick.
You're taking Patrick. I'm also taking Patrick.
Right.
I did a little digging, and I had a little hunch while you were talking, so I didn't hear anything you said, which is not completely abnormal because I generally don't listen to what you have to say.
Yeah.
But I thought there was a chance that your buys coincided with Cody winning championships. Unfortunately, they almost do. Yeah, they're 2 for 3.
And Ryan won the other one, I think.
As the late great Meatloaf would say, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yep, that's true.
He said a lot of other stuff, a lot better stuff too, I might add. Yeah. And unfortunately, that's what he's remembered for. So
yeah. No, it's pretty crazy. I remember, the other buy I had, Peyton was the 1 seed. I was the 2 seed. Ryan won that lead. That's what's terrifying, man. That's what's terrifying is that
what is
that 7, 8, 9 win team, not the bye.
Hey, this is a different year. You got to remind yourself.
This is very different.
To have 4 teams in a very clear upper echelon has never been seen before. I mean, we've hardly seen 2 teams lead the league in scoring, right?
Yeah.
Hardly. So for 4 to be head and shoulders above in wins and points, it's something to behold.
I'll just say this real quick too, just for because it is all about our 4 teams. Is the PF race? We haven't got it confirmed yet about whether the first place PF guy gets $100 or not, $100. I know we're going to look into that later, but
I'm pretty sure it's not happening.
I will say
genuinely
this.
Feel that way.
To throw that out, I think I remember Tripp brought it up about it not happening because we kind of brought up you already get an advantage. You get a bye. That is already a bonus. It's already something you're rooting for. It's great. But I just said that means you're getting a bye. Ben right now.
Doesn't mean you're getting a bye.
No, that's my point. Is that like when we brought it up, typically that's happened. The PF guy got a bye, so it's like you're winning twice, and that kind of stinks. But we have
4 weeks left to play. You can't crown the PF king yet.
I'm not, but I'm saying this is where I'm talking about current right now. Ben is the PF king without a bye, and I'm like, if he is to finish, if it finishes that way, if it continues this way, like I don't remember what I voted for, but because I kind of feel like I went against it. But now I'm like, I do think Ben deserves it. If this was how it ended, we got plenty of time. Things could change, but I'm just changing my tune.
I think there are certain situations where I'd support it.
Yeah.
This is not one of them. I think
it's one of those only if you get it.
Of course, yeah.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
I get it.
Yeah,
I support it naturally. Now, if I get it, I'm also in my fantasy world assuming that I win.
Yeah,
so I get all of it, right?
Yeah, that's the point I'm trying to make. Is that I'm not the front runner, and I'm trying to say like if it were to end this way today, I would be happy if Ben got that money because he's been killing it. But that race is I'm down 40. You're then Parker's then 40 behind me, and then you're about 30.
Relax, bro. Come on. You
but
don't
that's
need to
not
talk about all that.
3 weeks. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
That's all I'm bringing up.
Especially with Ben's bye coming up this week.
Yes.
I mean, genuinely. We
can all,
yeah.
So, anyways, I got a baby I got to get to.
I'll tell you what, you know what I have, Matt? I have a movie that I have to watch.
Let's go.
I got a buddy in my class. He's never seen The Departed, The Prestige, or Goodfellas. Ooh. So from now until next Tuesday, me and him are going to watch all three.
Wow.
What do you think we should watch tonight? You've seen all three, I assume.
Yeah, Departed.
So here's the issue, and I agree completely. I rented The Departed from the library already.
Yeah.
About halfway through, at the scene where Nicholson is confronted at the pier, which is about halfway through.
Yeah.
The disc completely freezes and actually makes my DVD player malfunction. Now, what I'm considering doing is just renting it. It'll be $3. Hey, here's $3. Amazon. Have your and show.
Make him pay for it.
I won't do that. He's
you're
friend,
hosting
right?
him. Yeah,
I'm hosting. You know, I got to play the part, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, all-time movie for someone who's never seen it, right?
Yeah.
I think
got to do it.
Yeah,
got to do it.
Anyway.
I don't think we have any outro music, probably. So
well, we'll see. We'll see.
Try it. If anything, do the applause. You know, it's better than nothing.
How about this? Does it work if I do preview?
No,
it works in the preview.
I hear my son crying. I gotta go. I got it.
All right. Hey. My bad.
Good job. Nope, all good.
We're clapping.
Cheers.
Finish a bottle. It's not great to finish a bottle live on podcast, but we did it.
We did it.
That's all I got.
Love it. Can't wait for the next 3 weeks, y'all. It's gonna be awesome.
We'll see you then. Bye.
Boom, boom, boom.